Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds, signed a bill into law that prohibits transgender girls and women from participating in team sporting events in school districts and colleges. The bill, House File 2416, passed in Iowa's House chamber last week, then cleared the Iowa Senate on a 31-17 vote Wednesday, according to the Daily Iowan. The new law requires schools to label all sponsored or sanctioned sports events as men's, women's or coeducation. Athletes will only be allowed to play on women's sports teams if their gender is listed as female on their original birth certificate, according to KCCI 8 News. These statewide restrictions go into effect immediately. The law applies to public school districts, certain accredited private schools, community colleges and universities. Republican senators believe the participation of transgender girls and women would create a pitfall for cisgender athletes. However, Democrats who fought the bill say the law is discriminatory toward all transgender athletes. Senator Joe Boltcom, Democrat Iowa, said that the bill is wrong and that transgender athletes should be treated equally in sports and beyond. We all know deep down that banning trans girls and boys from all the benefits that playing sports provides is wrong, Boltcom said to the Daily Iowan. Trans girls are girls. Trans boys are boys. They are our children. They deserve the same support, nurturing and opportunities of Iowa every girl and Iowan every boy. Senator Chris Cournoyer, Republican Iowa, argued that the bill is about fairness and does not exclude anyone from participation in sports, she told the Daily Iowan. This bill serves to ensure the integrity of girls and women in sports, Cournoyer said. The integrity and equity that women fought long and hard for so girls, then, today, and in the future can compete in a fair way. Republicans across the country have increased their efforts to bar transgender athletes from participating in the teams that match the gender they identify with. States including South Dakota, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee and Texas have enacted similar laws. This week, Indiana's state senate passed its own anti-transgender bill aimed at athletes. In February, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, signed a bill into law that also prevents transgender girls and women from participating in sporting events. South Dakota became the first state to pass such a law in 2022 and the 10th state to do so. Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who also signed transgender athlete bans into law, was sued recently for allegedly violating the constitutional rights of transgender children and parents by attempting to criminalize the medical treatment of adolescents with gender dysphoria, according to Bloomberg. During his State of the Union address on Tuesday, President Joe Biden said he supports LGBTQ Americans and will work to ensure their safety by supporting new legislation. To transgender Americans, I'll always have your back as your president, Biden said in his speech, so you can be yourself and reach your God-given potential.